Hey everyone, Anthony here. Thanks for checking in with us again this week. We hope you been able to get out and find our reports helpful. We got a couple great reports again from the staff this week, so make sure to comment below with any questions. Ask the staff. We're more than willing to share some tips and tricks to help you guys be more successful on the ice. So I'm going to send it over to the guys with the reports, and we'll catch you next week.
Hey guys, Will here with Fish Addictions TV, checking in with a quick report from Devil's Lake. Yes, Devil's Lake, North Dakota. Got out there over Super Bowl weekend, had a nice long weekend out there with the boys. Caught a lot of perch and a lot of sunfish. We went up to the Turtle Mountains and caught some sunfish, and we stayed on Devil's Lake and caught some perch. And it was a great weekend, and we actually got on some good perch, anywhere from 10 to 13.5 inches. And we actually got on them pretty good in the morning. Right when we got there, we beat on them, and then they started to taper off throughout the afternoon. And it's kind of harder to stay on them, so we moved to stay on them. But half the time I just sat there and waited for the school to come to me because I was sick of drilling holes. But anyways, the fishing was phenomenal, and if you're going out there, it should be a good time, guys. So if you get out, good luck, happy fishing.
Hey, what's up guys? Josh checking in from southern Wisconsin. We had a crazy week weather-wise. Started out about 10 above, and then it got cold for about 3 days. -20s, -30s. And then the last 2 days it's been steadily climbing, and I think it's 42 degrees out right now. So, a little recap on the week. Me and my son ran down to the Lake Michigan harbors with a couple buddies I met on the river, or the tributaries, last year, and used, the old automatic fisherman setup, fishing spawn sacks or shiners, for steelhead and browns. Pretty cool day, had a lot of fun. I think we only landed 4 fish, 3 browns and 1 Arley rainbow buck. Tabor got the honor of reeling that guy in. That was pretty awesome to watch him do battle with such a big fish through an 8-inch hole. So he got big fish for the day. Then, after things started to warm up, me and a couple coworkers ran to Lake Monona, downtown Madison, and fished for bluegills. Just chasing bluegills up in Monona Bay and in the triangles. Just targeting weed beds in that 4 to 8 foot range. Really seemed to be key to get right off the edge of the weeds. I mean, you could pull smaller fish inside the weeds, and it seemed like there were smaller fish out where there were no weeds, but the larger bluegills, 8 inches and plus, that we caught, you had to kind of do some camera work and get located right where that edge of those weeds were. And then the tactic that seemed to work the best was dropping your jig right to the bottom and kind of pounding the bottom a little bit and slowly working it up. Seemed to trigger those bigger fish on that particular day, so it's something to try. But colors, darks, reds, blacks, purples, jig heads and plastics, smaller sizes, 2.5s, 3 millimeters, and the smaller plastics that you got in your box seem to do the trick. And then today, as you can see, with the temperature being so warm, I figured I'd bust out the old bug chucker and see what the not the tributaries, but the spring creeks looked like. And with the weather and the amount of snow that's on the ground and the temperature and everything melting, they're a little blown out. So fishing was pretty slow, but it was a great day to go for a walk in the fog along a couple creeks. Did manage a few fish, fishing a little bit bigger, darker nymphs, blacks, real dark browns, just kind of dirty water stuff. I didn't throw any streamers, just being the water temperature so low, but maybe tomorrow, we'll see. That's what I got for you guys this week. I will check you later.
Hey guys, out here in the eastern part of North Dakota, fishing for walleyes and perch. Saw a break in the weather, decided to take it. It's been miserable. Looks like it's going to continue to be miserable. Snow, cold, more snow, more cold. All in all, it takes a toll on fishing. Makes it tough. So what I decided to do when we got out here is set up on the old shoreline. There seems to be a high probability travel corridor where these fish seem to relate to. They seem to use that one break line as kind of a highway. So if you set yourself up on that, you're going to have better luck, obviously. You know, the walleyes, they're few and far in between, but that was kind of the same deal, same areas. Seemed like our best presentations were buckshot rattle spoons, tipped with spikes, and then slender spoons. You know, the walleyes, we could get them really fired up using stick baits, you know, a Rapala rip and wrap or a jig and wrap, you know, something down that line. But if you guys key in on that old shoreline on these tough dog days of winters, it'll help you put more fish on the ice. Till next time, guys, tight lines.